Garmin Forerunner 920XT Black/Blue watch with HRM-Run. Note: this product comes bundled with an HRM-Run heart rate monitor with either a black front or a black front with a red border around it. The border color will not affect the functionality of the unit. Running dynamics when paired with the HRM-Run monitorc. The Forerunner 920XT provides feedback on running form by measuring cadencec, vertical oscillation and ground contact time. Metrics that matter: record speed, distancec, ascent/descentc grade and more. Pair with end-to-end compatible sensors to measure heart rate, 4C speed, cadence and power. Control VIRB Elite Action Camera 4 to record and relieve your accomplishments. Smart notifications: see incoming email, text messages, call alerts, calendar reminders and more from your compatible smartphone. VO2 max recovery time and race predictor. Forerunner 920XT estimates VO2 max recovery time and predicts your race times for several distances when used with heart rate. When used with a power meter, it estimates VO2 max for cycling as well. Color: black/blue style, US version. Multi-sport GPS watch with running dynamics and connected features. Running dynamics include cadencec, vertical oscillation and ground contact time. Offers VO2 max estimate, race predictor and recovery advisor. Features: swim distancec, pacec, stroke type identification, stroke count, drill logging and rest timers. Smart notifications let you see email, text and other alerts on your watch. Connected features: for automatic uploads to Garmin Connect, live tracking. Social media sharing from the company that launched the world's first GPS multi-sport devices. Comes a watch that's qualified to guide the training of elite and amateur athletes alike. Introducing Forerunner 920XT with advanced features including running dynamics, VO2 max estimate, live tracking and smart notifications. Advanced training meets all-day activity tracking. Forerunner 920XT packs a fleet of high-end training features into a sleek watch that is wetsuit-friendly and about 15% lighter than its predecessor, the Forerunner 910XT. It boasts a high-resolution color display, flexible hinged bands and a watch mode, so you can wear it all day. The activity tracking feature measures your steps, sleep and calories burned all day, giving you a more complete picture of your daily activity. Dive in whether you're training at the pool or out in the open water. Forerunner 920XT captures detailed swim metrics including distancec, pacec, stroke count, stroke rate and swoof score. The drill logging feature allows you to easily log swim drills and kick sets at the pool, and the two types of rest timers keep you pushing off the wall on time. Use time alerts to help you hold your pacec or distance alerts to let you know when a set is over. There are even alerts for calories and stroke rate. Crank up your training. The 920XT is compatible with sensors such as speed, cadence and heart rate to provide advanced training capabilities for your cycling workouts. It can also display power metrics when paired with end-to-end power meters, including the vector line of single and dual sensing pedal options. If you train with heart rate and a power meter, Forerunner 920XT can derive your VO2 max estimate for cycling to help monitor changes in your fitness. The color gauge shows how you rank compared to other athletes in your age group. Another feature that lets you see how you measure up to others is Garmin Connect segments. Once your ride's done and uploaded to Garmin Connect, you can see where you stand on the segment leaderboard. perfect your running form, you've asked for it, and now it's here. Running dynamics data for a dedicated multi-sport watch. Based on the same technology available in our Forerunner 620 and Phoenix 2C, the 920XT helps you train for optimal running form when used with the HRM-Run monitor. This pairing allows the 920XT to report your cadence, total steps per minute, see vertical oscillation, amount of bounce in your step, and ground contact time, how much time your foot spends on the ground during each step. The 920XT also has a metronome feature with vibe and audible alerts to guide your cadence training. Advanced heart rate based features when used with a heart rate monitor, either a standard Garmin HRM or the HRM-Run. Forerunner 920XT offers additional features that can dial in your recovery status as well as your racing potential. First is a recovery check C, which is a real-time indication of your recovery state within the first several minutes of an aerobic activity. After the activity, the 920XT provides a recovery time indicating how long before you should attempt another hard effort. The 920XT can also estimate your VO2 max for running when used with a heart rate monitor and for cycling when used with a heart rate monitor and power meter. Based on that data, it can predict your running race times for several distances. Garmin Connect. Now your brick workouts and race activities have a whole new view in Garmin Connect. See our free online community where you can save a plan and share your efforts. When you complete an activity using a multi-sport activity profile on your device, each leg and transition time is stored in one combined file for easy review and sharing. Individual tabs let you access detailed data for each leg. There are multiple ways to sync your data with Garmin Connect. The 920XT can transfer the data through the Garmin Connect mobile app on your smartphone using Bluetooth technology. You can also set up one or more Wi-Fi hotspots, and the 920XT will automatically sync with Garmin Connect when in range. Or sync with your desktop through a USB connection. Pair the 920XT with your smartphone and the Garmin Connect mobile app for additional capabilities that can help you stay connected during your cycling and running workouts or races. The live tracking feature lets you invite followers using email or social media so they can see your stats and location on a map in real time. Smart notifications let you see email, text and other alerts on your watch when paired with your compatible Android or Apple device. When the 920XT is paired with your phone and the Garmin Connect mobile app, your completed workouts can instantly upload. When used with HRM-Run monitor, included with some models sold separately on others. When used with heart rate. Compatible with Bluetooth Smart Ready phones. Android devices must also use Garmin Connect mobile app to enable smart notifications. Point 4. When paired with your compatible Android or Apple device and Garmin Connect mobile, the Bluetooth wordmark and logos are registered trademarks owned by Bluetooth SIGC Inc. Wi-Fi is a registered trademark of Wi-Fi Alliance Corporation. iPhone is a trademark of Apple Incorporated. Registered in the US and other countries. Android is a trademark of Google Inc. This is my 5th running watch and so far the most impressive by a long shot. I had a Garmin 910XT which I thought would be just about anything I ever wanted it to be. Well, see, if you don't know what you are missing, then the 910 seems great. The 920 is an actual smartwatch and not just a tri-watch. It is Bluetooth enabled much like the Phoenix 2C but is more triathlon focused. Let's break this down into a few areas: the watch, this is used as an actual watch where the previous models were not. It has a lower profile than the 910XTC, but the buttons are following the curve of the face some. Not 100% sure I like that yet or not see, but it is definitely sleeker. It has a color display. And it is a higher resolution display over the 910. The menu system is vastly improved over the 910 as well. The buttons are also softer to push than the 910 and tell you when you have paused an activity and asks if you would like to resume it. The packaging, I wouldn't have brought this UPC, but it did change significantly over previous watches. There is no AC adapter now. There is a USB cradle, more about that in a minute, that can be plugged into a simple phone USB wall charger or obviously your computer, but this is a stray from the past. It doesn't bother me, but the 910 came with a pile of adapters for international plugs, so if you are expecting THAC it won't be there, but hey, it is USB and that is about as universal as it gets anyway. The charger, big improvement over the 910. The 910 wasn't bad, but I always had to fumble with it to get it to seat, and then it was good to go. The 910 is like a big alligator clip for the charger. The 920 has a true cradle that is easily seats into. It feels and acts like a much better design. Bluetooth integration and wireless integration, the 910 had none. To sync wirelessly you had to use the and stick. That is now gone. The 920 remembers Wi-Fi hotspots that you have configured, have to be added through your computer though, and will sync whenever it is on that hotspot. The Bluetooth integration allows you to sync with multiple apps on your iPhone/Android, and it is really easy to set up. Also, I can get notifications on my watch from my phone, such as text messages or who is calling me, and not have to stop and pull my phone out. Clearly my phone has to be on me or within 10 to 15 feet, but it works great. I did notice myself turning off notifications from some apps though, and they have a smart notifications feature that I am going to play with more. Brand and sensors, this threw me for a loop at first. I was trying to figure out how to add my devices. It had already added them. This felt a little too smart for its own good. I didn't get any confirmation that it had added or anything, it just started registering my heart rate and my cadence. I will update this section when I sync my power meter on my bike. Fitness screens, this is great. There are menus for indoor vs outdoor swims, biking, profile-esque runs, etc. Much easier navigation over the 910. It will feel different, not necessarily better at the start, but I can tell that it is going to be faster changing through multiple sports. Running, the visualization of running was really cool to see on cadence and heart rate both. There is a gauge much like an RPM gauge in a car that shows you right where you want to be. Out of the box, the heart rate zones are based off of age and not fitness levels, so it said I was zone 5 most of my run, which is not true. That is upper zone 3 for me. I liked the pause screens that I could hit while at a stoplight or whatever, and having it tell me that it was paused and asking if I want to resume or save my activity. The 910 made you stop and then reset your activity, which always felt quirky to me. It has a great metronome feature too that I can actually hear, that is saying something, and it great for cadence training. Biking, to be fair, I haven't had as much time to play with the biking features yet. It is easy to set up power zones though and sync with your and power meter. Garmin has had great bike features for a long time though, and this just builds on that. Like the Run cadencec, I like the power meter visualization a lot. Swimming, I will update this when I have a chance to swim more with ITC, but I know a lot of people were complaining that the Fenix 2 didn't have the swim capabilities that the 910 did. Well, see, this has all of the 910's features and more, but I honestly didn't use all of those features anyway. It tracks distance well and is a lifesaver in the pool for me, not having to count and to set distance or time alerts. The phone app / Garmin Mobile Connect, this is a little quirky to me and I hope they polish it a little more. I am sure they will, as they go. It doesn't pull all my health data all the time and I am not sure as to why. It uploads to connect.garmin.com correctly, but the app doesn't always show it right. It is good but not great. This would be my only / biggest complaint of this watch right now. BR Activity Tracker, as I said earlier, this is a fitness tracker / smart watch. It did way more in this arena that I was expecting it to. I wasn't looking for this, so for me it was an added bonus, but I have liked seeing what data it collects. Steps taken, sleep patterns, etc. Still accessing whether or not it is super accurate, that remains to be seen. See, but I don't think any of those devices are 90% accurate anyway. I am talking about the Fitbit or Jawbone or those types of things. BR all in all, I am very impressed with this watch. I noticed that for the holidays they are dropping the price of the 910. I had a few people ask me if they should pay the extra money, $200 more, for the 920, and I would say yes. For me it is a no-brainer. You get way more of a watch that you did with the 910. If you are only trying to replace an old 205C, 305C or 310 and don't care about the other stuff, then you can probably save yourself some cash, but I sure think it is worth the extra money. BRUPDATE July 28, 2015, the swimming features were even improved over the 910. It now has a rest lap feature that will let you hit the lap button and have it start a rest timer. No more stopping and starting or wondering how much longer in your rest it will do it for you. Also, the screen changes from black on white to white on black when in the rest lap. It will switch back as soon as you push the lap button again. I still don't worry about my swolf or some of the other things that it tracks in the pulk, but they are great features if you care. Garmin also just announced that they are selling a swimming HRM strap that will be compatible with this.